I'm so passionate about raising guide dog puppies because I just can't tell you how fabulous it's been doing it. We lost our pet dog 4 years ago and I thought I'd never have another dog again, but I just missed having a dog in our lives. And then when I went to a guide dog puppy raising information session, I couldn't believe there was an opportunity to be able to board them rather than have them full-time, because I was a bit daunted by having a full-time pup. So we decided we'd become boarders. That was 3 years ago. We've probably boarded about 16 dogs of all different ages and different temperaments. They're all lovely, but different little idiosyncrasies. And in that time, it's just been a wonderful experience for us as a family. I'm Varcha Sidwell and I'm a puppy raiser. I started out as a puppy boarder, but I'm the first-time puppy raiser and it is fabulous. I'd really recommend puppy raising. It has changed our lives, literally. I know they say guide dogs change people's lives and they're probably meaning the vision impaired and blind people, but they also change the raiser and the boarder's life because we find ourselves part of a community. The support we get from the mentors and the staff is amazing, and we've got friends we never would have met otherwise. So it's a whole new chapter in our lives, really. We're raising Bonnie, who's now 15 weeks old, but we got her when she was 9 weeks old, a tiny puppy. And that was the really big difference between boarding and raising. We got this tiny little dog who was just a bundle of love and wanted to go to the toilet anywhere. So it was really interesting for the first few weeks. But now it's been a delight seeing this tiny little dog already doing whistle recall for food. All these things that guide dog pups are learning, they can do instantly because they're Labradors and they love food. They're really sweet. Bonnie's done things with me that I never thought I'd do, like taking a puppy into a supermarket, terrified she'd have an accident. So I got my husband to take her in while I did the shopping, and sure enough, she did. And guess what? People are okay because they're little pups, and everybody in the community loves the fact that they're growing up to be guide dogs. So it's a really nice feeling, even when they do that. I've always loved having a dog. When our pet dog died unexpectedly, I was devastated, and I heard about guide dogs offering information sessions. I had never thought about doing anything like that, but we didn't want another pet. So we thought, okay, we came to guide dogs and we listened at the information session and really wanted to be a part of it because we realised that this was something very special to be involved with. But at the time, we didn't want to be full-time. So we started off boarding puppies, which means we had pups from 3 days to 3 months living with us. And they were all puppies that were already living with puppy raisers and being in training. So they all had different styles of doing things. We had, Phoebe was one of the most well-behaved dogs I'd ever had. But when I took her to the beach one day, she discovered a dead bird and stayed 1 metre away. 1 metre away. I could not get that dog to give me the bird, and my puppy raising friend was just falling around laughing at me. Phoebe's now a brilliant guide dog, but they're dogs and they love to have fun. And I think with Bonnie, our little pup, it's so special taking her to the beach and having her run around with other dogs. She's got a mentor friend who's an older dog. She's with him in the sea. And you just know that the guide dogs, as well as doing all the guiding, are going to be also having a hell of a lot of fun. The really interesting thing about being part of the guide dog development program is from the get-go, you know that one day you're going to be bringing that dog back to guide dogs and it's going to be leaving you. And it's a funny thing because I actually find that wonderful because it's not like having a pet. This dog is going to change someone's life in a way that is Oh, it makes me cry, because I've seen what they do and I just want to be part of it. Sorry. With Bonnie, who's now, got her at 9 weeks and she's 15 weeks now, I know that little puppy who's chewing up our shoe or racing off into the backyard with the leaves, one day she'll be responsible for saving someone's life, because guide dogs, unlike any other service dogs in the world, will stop their handler from walking in front of a car, even if the handler is saying forward. They'll save their life. And that's the difference, and it's amazing to be part of this. It's like, I was in tears when we had a graduation and I saw for the first time a handler with his new dog, and you could see that this was a bond that was much more about life and death and love than any pet could ever be. And it's so special to know that you've done something to help that happen. I wouldn't give it away for anything. If you'd like to change your life and become a puppy raiser or a boarder, get onto guidedogstaz.com.au.
Join our puppy development program team. Info@guidedogstaz.com.au. Guide Dogs Tasmania logo.